Hello my dear students, once again I am here and this time we are going to start chapter 9, that is algebraic expression and identities. Algebraic expression you have already studied in class 7. What is an algebraic expression? So an expression which contains a variable, a coefficient and a constant is known as algebraic expression. So when it is having a variable, the number which is being multiplied with variable will be called coefficient, and the number which is in the addition or subtraction with it is called constant. So you will get algebraic expressions in it, and what we are going to study, that how many terms are there in this algebraic expression. So this algebraic expression contains two terms. One of them is 3x, other of them is 5, and 3x, the factors of 3x are 3 and x, and the factors of 5 are 5 only. So this thing you will have to identify that what is a coefficient, what is a variable, what is a constant in this algebraic expression, and on the basis of number of terms, when we are having number of terms, these are classified as monomial if there is only one term in the algebraic expression. It is called binomial if it is having two terms, 3x plus y, 3x plus 5. If it is called trinomial if they are having three terms, and thereafter we generally call it polynomial. Okay, so all these are polynomials. If there is having one term, it will be called monomial, two terms they will be called binomial, three terms it will be called trinomial. Then we know about like and unlike expression. For example, 3x, 5x, minus 7x, 5 by 2x, and minus 7 by 9x. All these are like, because the coefficient, the variable used is same. So if the variable used is same, they all will be called like. But if x square, xy, xy square, x square y, and all these are unlike, because these are using different variables. And what we know in like and unlike, that all the like expressions can be added and subtracted, while the unlike expressions cannot be added and subtracted. So this is all which we are going to study in exercise 9.1. Let us go for the questions and keep this all in mind so that you can solve these questions very easily. So now we are going to start exercise 9.1, question number 1. What question number 1 is saying? Open in your book. Identify the terms, their coefficients for each of the following expressions. You will have to identify that which are the terms, and then you will have to identify the coefficients. So the first question is, how you will do it? You will write the expressions, terms, and then coefficients. So the expression is 5xyz square, 5xyz square minus 3zy, 3zy. So how many terms are there? You all can see there are two terms, so I am going to write them separately, 5xy z square and minus 3zy. Every time you will write the sign also, because sign is also very important. Sign is the part of term, and the coefficient here is 5 and the coefficient here is minus 3. Whatsoever number is being multiplied with the variables, that is known as coefficient. The second one is 1 plus x square. So the terms are 1, x and x square. What is the coefficient? 1, 1, 1. Because what is being multiplied with x? That is 1. So this way you will write the coefficient and terms. Let me tell you the fourth one. The fourth one is saying x by 2. Sorry, fourth thing, I am going to tell you fifth one. The fifth one is saying x by 2 plus y by 2 minus xy. So the three terms are x by 2, y by 2 and minus xy. The coefficient here will be 1 by 2, 1 by 2 and minus 1. So this way you are going to solve your question number 1. I am very sure you all can solve it very easily. So this way, this was question number 1. Now let us see question number 2. What question number 2 is asking for? In question number 2, he has given you various questions and he wants to classify them on the basis of number of terms. Classify the following polynomials as monomial, binomial, trinomial. Which polynomial do not fit in any of these three categories? If there is anyone like this, then we will look for that also. So question number 2, the first one is x plus y. So what it is? It is binomial. Then it is 1000. It is monomial. Then x plus x square plus x cube plus x4. So this is neither monomial nor binomial nor trinomial. We will call it polynomial. Then thereafter the next one is 7 plus y plus 5x. So it is trinomial. So simply what you will do, if the number of terms is 1, it will be monomial. Then if it is 2, then binomial. 3, trinomial. More than 3, polynomial. So this way you will have to write the expression, and then you will have to write it binomial, monomial, polynomial or trinomial. This you will have to write about all these expressions. Whatsoever expressions are given, you will have to simply add, you will have to classify monomial, binomial or trinomial. Okay. Then what is there in the question number 3? In question number 3, he is asking you to add the expressions. There are expressions, you will have to add them. Okay. So question number 3, part number 1 I am solving for you. It is AB minus BC is to be added with BC minus CA is to be added with CA minus B. So what the only thing to be taken care is that whenever there is minus sign outside the bracket, the sign inside the bracket will be changed. Otherwise, it is going to remain same. So AB minus BC, since positive sign is there outside the bracket, so there will be no change, plus BC minus CA plus CA minus AB. AB cancel, BC cancel, CA cancel. So this way the answer of the first part is nothing but 0. Because this is positive, this is negative, so they are cancelled. Now let me solve one more question for you. I am solving part number 3. I am solving third part for you. that is 2p square q square minus 3pq plus 4 is to be added with 5 plus 7pq minus 3p square q square. So it is having few like terms. We will have to keep the like terms together and thereafter we will have to add them. Like terms को एक साथ रखेंगे और फिर उनको प्लस करेंगे. So the first like terms I am going to get, मुझे कौन कौन से मिल रही है, 2p square q square और minus 3p square q square. How we will decide like? We will decide like by same variables with same powers. So minus 3pq and plus 7pq and plus 4 and plus 5. These are constant. Constant भी जो है like मिलेंगे. So what will be the rule followed? Same sign will be added, sign remains same. Different sign will be subtracted, sign will be of larger numerical value. So these are having different. So minus p square q square. These are also different. So plus 4pq. And these are same. So the answer is positive 9. I hope this way you can solve question number 1. All the parts of this question number 3. 2 I have solved. Rest of the 2 question is to be done by you. Now, let me tell you question number 4. In question number 4, we will have to subtract. Now, in subtraction, what is the rule? That when there is negative sign outside the bracket, you will have to change the sign inside the bracket. Let us see the example. Question number 4a, subtract 4a minus 7ab plus 3b plus 12 from 12a minus 9ab plus 5b minus 3. What from? Subtract. Subtract this from this. So you know that what does this from means? That you will have to write this first and this later on. So 12a minus 9ab plus 5b minus 3 minus this all 4a minus 7ab plus 3b plus 12. Now, what I told you that whenever there is negative sign outside the bracket, you will have to change the sign of all the numbers, all the terms inside the bracket. 4a will become negative, 7ab will become positive, 3b will be negative, 12 will be negative. So 12a minus 9ab plus 5b minus 3 minus 4a plus 7ab minus 3b minus 12. Now I am going to get some like terms, 4a and 12a, 9ab and 7ab, 5b and 3b, 3 and 12. So I got 12a minus 4a minus 9ab plus 7ab plus 5b minus 3b minus 3 minus 12. Now the same sign will be added, different sign will be subtracted. 12 minus 4 will be 8a. 9ab and 7ab will give me minus 2ab. 5b and 3b will give me plus 2b, and minus 3 and minus 12 will be minus 15. So this way you will get the answer of this part of your question. Okay. So this similarly you will have to solve all the parts. I am going to solve one more part for you, that is the C part of it, and thereafter you will solve rest of the parts. There are 3 parts only, 2 I am solving for you, and the third one you will have to solve. So let me solve the third part, which is quite lengthy, and the second part you will solve on your own. subtract this from this. So I am writing the second term first. 18 minus 3p minus 11q plus 5pq minus 2pq square plus 5p square q minus. Now you will have to write the first term, that is 4p square q minus 3pq plus 5pq square minus 8p minus 10. Okay. Now I am going to change the sign due to this minus. So 18 minus 3p minus 11q plus 5pq minus 2pq square plus 5p square q. Negative. Due to this negative, all the sign will be changed. 4p square q plus 3pq minus 5pq square plus 8p plus 10. Now keep the like terms together. 18 plus 10 minus 3p के जैसा कौन है, प्लस का 8p माइनस के 11q जैसा कोई है, no, q is not there in the second term, or I have missed. I have missed one term. 4p square minus 3pq 8p and 7q. I have missed. It is positive 7q. So negative 7q it will be. Now minus 11q minus 7q plus 5pq and plus 3pq minus 2pq square. इसके जैसी कौन सी टर्म है ये, माइनस का 5pq square and in the end 5p square q and minus 4p square. Now same sign will be added, different sign will be subtracted. So same sign added, different sign plus का 5, same sign minus का 18q, same sign तो plus का 8pq. Look, these are having the same sign दिख रहा है ना. अब इन दोनों का फिर से same sign, तो माइनस का 7pq square. What is the sign? Different. So different sign will be subtracted and I got p square q. So this way, this will be the answer, and as a homework, you will have to complete exercise 9.1 today, so that we could start 9.2 and the other exercise thereafter. Complete this work and let us meet tomorrow in the new video. Thank you. Take care.